I can't see the stream. I don't know if it's changed. If so, good morning, hello, welcome to Billy Hatcher, the egg-rolling action-adventure platformer game by Sonic Team, the best 3D Sonic game from the time. But yeah, I'm going to jump into it and just get time started because we are pretty far behind schedule thanks to copious tech issues. So I'm going to do a quick countdown and we're going to start the timer because I don't know where the pedal is. There's usually a pedal around. Is the pedal around? Is it hidden from me? The pedal what isn't me? Okay, we found the pedal. In that case, let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go. And the reason I'm just getting it started is we start with a 1.5-minute long cutscene where I get to explain a bunch of stuff. This is Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. We get a chicken soup, we roll eggs, we beat up crows, and we bring the morning back to morning land. Hence why you'll be hearing the phrase good morning a lot during this run. Also fitting because it is a morning and I hope everyone is themselves having a good morning, including the people in the crowd that are somehow awake. What are you doing at this time? It's a Sunday. Go back to bed. Actually, don't. Watch stream. And for the people at home, please do the same and continue watching the stream. We are doing good stuff. We are raising lots of money. We have... Oh, we beat the target. Sick. I just noticed. I am way behind because I was too busy sleeping myself. But yeah, the first level that we're going to jump into after this cutscene is one of the most surprisingly technical levels because we do like 2 of the most common bits of tech back to back. So the biggest thing is the physics engine in this game, kind of wacky, as most games at the time were, where we do stuff, we throw things together, and we use that to throw ourselves even higher, because who doesn't love gaining height? And also, I'll be demonstrating that doors and walls are simply a suggestion in this game. Now that I have gone, here's what I'm going to be doing, I can explain, here's what the level is. Billy Hatcher is separated into several different worlds. The first 2 levels of each world are always the same formula. Level 1 of each world is always hatch a golden egg to free one of the chicken elders who have been captured by the crows. And the second level is always the boss level. And to do that, you need to go to the port, you need to find where the portal is, go there, and then you beat the boss of that world. Here, we're getting the chicken soup, because without this chicken soup, we are powerless. We have 0 powers, we cannot roll eggs. Only when we have the powers of the chicken soup are we able to actually roll eggs. Here is one of the big bads. Here is Corvo. He's going to be like, hey, you can't do that. Here's some enemies. And I'm going to go roll and pick up an egg, and you'll just see that currently we have normal walking speed. However, as soon as we get egg, we get ability to dash and go very fast. And I'm going to try and do this. That was a very big fail, so I'm going to do a backup, which is jump here. And as you can see, there's lots of very different ways to make the game do what we want. And then I'm going to show you that this door here, merely a suggestion. Going to skip those blue hoops, which saves a little bit of time, because they just shoot you around a building to be like, hey, look, here's what blue hoops do. They throw you around. They throw you in a direction. And we just go, no, that's a time lost. That egg was very much in the way. Pineapple's not good RNG. Oh yeah, this game has a lot of RNG when it comes to these eggs, because we need to grow these eggs. And different enemies drop different fruits, and different eggs grow faster with different fruits. So with golden eggs, we want to see cherries and pineapples. Luckily, there are a bunch hidden throughout this level. And that's the first level. We're going to hatch the chicken elder. He's like, here's the morning back to morning land. It's no longer nighttime. Where we have another cutscene while we wait. And I'm also going to try and do a very, 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 very small optimization by hatching an egg and then collecting the emblem. Because one of the big things in this game as well is having animal companions that can help you in other levels. And usually they have like a big introduction where it takes like 5-10 seconds to show you here's where they are. There we go, and I got it. So you can see that egg pops, and you can see like a small silhouetted outline of sort of a little thing in the background. He will become relevant later. There's usually, because you'll see what happens normally where you get a little nameplate when you hatch a friend. But you'll see that when we go to collect him for the first time, there will not be one. which is everything we want because all time save is good time save. And this is a boss level. You'll see what this is, where we go through. We have to get to a boss portal, and then we fight the boss, which is this one. A lot of the bosses are fairly straightforward, but there are a couple of them where there's actually a surprising amount you can do to speed them up. And one where it's like, oh yeah, there's definitely a lot you can do here. Because bosses in this game all have damage caps. They have their different phases, and each of those phases has a different damage cap that you can get the boss's health down to. And so a lot of speeding up the bosses is getting the boss as close to their damage cap as possible, and then hitting them for more damage. So they go over that, because different sized eggs do different amount of damage. I'm going to do a little skip here by bouncing on this sign and then rolling up here. That saves us having to beat a bunch of enemies. Then I'm going to collect this through here. This will max out this egg. And then I'm going to do another skip here, which is really annoying, because you need to time your jump properly to get up there, up there. Like, the camera did not turn there, so I'm glad it did not go for the quick version. Because it is possible just immediately roll into those green hoops, but if the camera doesn't turn kindly enough, it's very easy to just fall off and have to go all the way back up again. But yeah, this is the boss level. This one is a very simple one. You just pick up egg, grow it, hit boss, win. So if there's any messages that want to be given during this boss, feel free to do so. I'll take it that means there's no messages, so I will just continue. This is an error gecko. Oh, are there messages?
Sorry, hit just as an internet stuttered it. Because just add it to the pile, I suppose. Yes, I can absolutely do a couple of quick shout-outs about, let's say, our last incentive for the event that we have lined up. Oh no, very sad. But it's an exciting one, because in a couple of hours, when Yoshi's story hits the stage, you will be responsible. You are home with your donation finger at the ready for what color the Yoshi is. We've got a couple of options up here for you. Blue, green, pink, red, currently all sitting at 0 kroner. So any single donation can tip the balance completely. So if you've got a favorite, you know what to do. In addition to that, of course, you will be helping out our charity, the Ever Delight for Norwegian Association for the Blind and Partially Sighted. They are a fantastic charity which provides a multitude of benefits and services for blind and partially sighted people in Norway. Some examples are guide dog training, summer camps for children and youth, an extensive rehabilitation program for people with recent visual impairment, advice to members on their rights to society, and Norway's only centre for braille printing with information, literature and books on a variety of subjects. It's ever such good quality service that they provide, and we are overjoyed by the amount of generosity that has already gone to support them. But back to you, Christian. That's it from me.
Okay, now the boss is done. You saw once we beat that boss, there's a little hint of a future level of what we're doing, which is teasing the sand level a little bit. By the way, the sand level, horrible. I hate sand levels in all video games. They should all disappear. They always seem to be stupidly difficult and stupidly complicated for no apparent reason. But yeah, we're moving to the pirate level. Pirates, on the other hand, very cool. I like pirates. This also houses a couple of special secrets and a couple of unlocks I will have to explain. Because as you saw at the beginning, Billy Hatcher does don't you dare pop that egg. Okay, there we go, just about. That frog is very annoying. So yeah, this is another Hatch the Golden Egg level. Ooh, this is the RNG we want to see. Because pineapples grow twice as fast, and because it was one of the larger fruits, it grew even faster. And now we're going to manage our way across this bridge, jump over the fire. I hope missing that fruit doesn't do me too badly, because there's a bunch of big fruit here that gets it very big. That's actually a very good... okay, this is now a less good pirate one. Luckily, if you don't get as good RNG on this, there isn't too much variance in how long it takes. However, usually we have to go back down to the beach if we don't get good RNG, collect a bunch of fruit from the first set of enemies we killed, and then go forth from there. Loses about 5 to 10 seconds on that. Yeah, we save another chicken elder. He was like, hey, we need to go beat the next boss. Please help us. And we go, okay. And there's the emblem. The next level is a very stressful level because we have cannon shots, and cannon shots can be really, really annoying if you don't line them up just right. Because unfortunately, as with a lot of old games, when you're trying to aim something, there is no smooth aiming, there's no dead zone, it's just max speed or nothing. And when you need to get it in a very specific spot, it can be very awkward to do. So hopefully I get a little bit lucky. I'm able to get things lined up pretty damn quick. We're going to skip a little bit by going a jump there. They're going to, again, show that all doors are a suggestion once I'm up here. Because as soon as this chick moves out the way, I'm going to go into this cannon here. There we go. There's one cannon shot. Going to get up here. Doing that there skips a small cutscene. And here's where I need to get things lined up very carefully. That should be it. There we go, and that gets us straight to the boss portal. Whew. Those cannons are the banes of everyone's existence. But yeah, now we're going into Glur. This is one of the bosses where having a good damage cap and being able to abuse that is very, very useful. Because there's one attack where usually he does a lot. And we're able to say, no, you're not. You're going to do a little bit. So first things first, we're going to pick up this fruit. He's going to like fire all his shots around. And he's going to go. Now he's going to jump in and out of these puddles. Usually you can only hit him once out of these puddles. But if you do an egg slam like that, which is like an area of attack damage, and it hits him while he's in the air, you can still get 2 hits on him. So I need to focus up for these last 2 attacks. No! Okay, that's it. That's a bit of a doomed run. Ah! That's a failed boss fight if I've ever seen one. Ah, jeez. Glur giveth and Glur taketh away. Okay, if I got everything right, the boss fight would have been over by now. Because usually he only fires 2 of those shots. Ah, shut up. This time for sure. Get hit. There we go. Health is a resource. I will use it. Ignore how close to death I am. It's a shame it wasn't able to get a fast Glur. However, you can see how you can do different things to increase how much damage you can do. Because they're just like, no, you can't do this much damage. But we just ignore that and do it anyway. Oh yeah, I need to start saying good morning with every emblem grab. Because I hope everyone here is having a good morning. Aside from Tech, who keeps running into issues, I think they're having less of a good morning. Whew. Yeah, now I'm going to carry on with the pirate level. I'm not just going to skip over because the pirate world has a lot of very fast levels, including the next one, which is a very, very fun level if you know what's happening, because we are going to be skipping auto-scrollers. Because we have auto-scrollers, and it is possible to speed up said auto-scroller through the power of jank coding. Where usually there's 2 paths that we're going to race someone. If you remember King Koopa the Quick, not King Koopa, just Koopa the Quick from 64, you have a race with him. This is like that, except we're going to race our good friend King Clipper. And partway through, he makes a choice of how he wants to traverse the level. Because there is a bridge, and depending on our distance to that bridge is either going to be loaded or unloaded. If it's loaded, he runs across the bridge. If it's unloaded, he jumps across the gap. However, it's possible to make him do both at once. And that's called clipping eat. So I'm going to get myself set up to hopefully get a fast time. There we go. Gonna look this way. As soon as he lands, I'm going to pick up the egg. And then he's going to land. I'm going to pick the egg and go, bump. Are we going to see him? The camera would mess me up. We did get it, though. Because usually this level takes about 1 minute and 5 seconds to actually get him to complete it. However, if you get it, you can do it in like 55 seconds, and it's free.
Good morning.
Good morning! No one in the crowd going to help with the good mornings? Yeah, there's a visual bug because when we want to like save time by not saving after boss fights, or by not talking to the chicken elders, which saves us having to go through a small cutscene by going through text boxes, we quit out. The game gets confused and doesn't initially add how many emblems we have to the count until we've already beaten another level. So there, even though we have 5, oh, the account says we have 4. But after this level, it'll show up saying we have 6. By the way, this is another level. This is a rescue one of the friends levels. Where here we're saving our friend Roly. And when we save a friend, we unlock like extra levels. I'm going to blow that up, singe everyone's bags a little bit. And now saved. And this will unlock an extra 6th level in each world now. Because you have the 5 main levels in each world, which you do play as Billy, and then each world has 3 extra levels. You play one as each of the different friends. You have Roly, Polly, Chick, and Bantam. However, we will not be saving Chick, because he is stuck behind a slow level. Yeah, I'm just going to quickly wrap up all the pirate while we're here, because this needs to get done. And then I'm going to go get the rest of Forest out of the way. Also to make sure I have the lives for the sand level, because they are very difficult. This level, also pretty difficult to hit right, because we need to deal with annoying cycles, which I am now very much out of a cycle for. So we will see how it goes. Ah, you see like that. I thought I could just make it, but the answer was I cannot. However, it is fine. You can take your time on this, or you can try and do what I'm doing, which is be fancy with it. There we go, like that. That's what I wanted to happen the first time. Whew. There is a way to skip that bridge and skip the anchors, which is faster. However, it is also incredibly difficult to do. And here we're going to do a bit of a skip by getting up here earlier. You're supposed to like land on the beach with that shot, but if you land up here, you're able to get on this platform before it expects you to, because it's going to surround this with fire, and it's like, hey, you get to hatch Clippin, and then Clippin has water powers, and you can use that to put out the fire. However, we just get there too fast for it. Outside of failing of the anchors, that was a pretty clean run. Good morning! And now we're going to go on to Forest. Forest 3 is like one of my favorite levels to play in this game. Like when it goes right, it feels so smooth to play. And then we're going to do Roly's level in Forest. Which is Forest 6. You can see there it's unlocked that 1 extra level. Which has like one of the most annoying clips in the game, because it's not a KBC. Because like the clips are called KBCs, and usually you're doing it by getting a bigger egg, making hit a smaller egg you're holding, which will damage the egg. No, Billy, that's not where you're supposed to go. In the hoop. There we go. And that damage like pushes you through the wall. So you'll see that here again. Oh, camera, please. Camera, please. Yeah, so we're going to get this egg. We're going to grow it a little bit. We're going to knock these enemies out of the way. We're going to go here. An enemy got in the way, so it just went right back to us. There we go, through the wall. So we get this other egg. Because like I say, doors, walls are all suggestions. No one needs to care about them too much. Oh, Yeah, I tried to do a little bit of a fancy trick there, but I got a little bit mixed up with it. But that's fine. Doesn't lose too much time. Again, here's a door. I think you'll find it's a suggestion. And we're going to come up here as well. And we're going to find another door. And guess what? And guess what, audience and people watching at home? It's a suggestion because we can just jump around it. We do not do doors here. Outside of when we do, because there's no other way to skip it. But I think there's like 2 doors. Like 2, 3 doors we have to actually open throughout this entire game. Now we do Brothers level. This has a really, really annoying clip. So I'm hoping this goes pretty well. No, why didn't it go over to the side? This is not the level I want to be in. Whoopsie daisy. Luckily, I can quit back to the menu without any issue. I just hope that next time when I press to the right, the game registers that I press to the right. Whoopsie daisy. I am going to blame the fact that it's morning. There we go. And I myself am still waking up. I also skip breakfast, which is not a good thing. Don't skip breakfast, people watching. It is not a smart move. Anyway, Rolly's level. This is one of friends we can play. However, there is a slight difference with some of them, which does mean that Bansam, that is not the best one. I can get his attention. I can probably try it one more time. Nah. Okay, so I just need to kill all the enemies. That clip is harder than it looks because if the enemies hit your egg before they hit you, they will stop following you, walk away, and so they won't actually deal the damage to knock you through the wall. And that's what makes it one of probably one of the most annoying clips in this run. And then we need to avoid bees. There we go. We're going to jump down here. This skips a bunch of a lot because it wants to go around to get to the slide. Then we're going to come around here and we're going to do another one of the most annoying things, which is taunt another bee. We want it to inflate later, like this. That one is an easier clip. There we go. I made up for it. I was failing that in practice a lot, so I'm glad I actually got that one. Good morning! Well, now that's Forest and Pirate done, we get me on to the next level, which is Dino. Which again, lava level this time. Again, lava level's bane of my existence. Although if we get good RNG with the golden egg though, there is a chance of being able to show off another piece of tech in this game. Which if I get it, I will explain. If I don't get it, I will save that explanation to a point where it's guaranteed we can get that bit of tech and get it used to save time. So yeah, this is a golden egg level. First things first, to unlock, we need to beat these enemies. We're going to have an enemy that spawns here. We are going to get him gone. Just missed that jump. Oh, and that's good RNG. I'll be able to get it. Okay, I'm going to show you a piece of tech called Elder Cutscene Skip, where we've been having these cutscenes with the elders. However, they are technically optional. For if you perish before the cutscene plays, such as by voiding out on this lava here, the cutscene gets skipped. Also, we lose all music, which makes it very, very ominous. But rather than having to watch the long cutscene, we just kind of come here. So it is basically always faster, especially if you are close to a... If you're close to where the chicken spawns, it's very quick to actually go through. I'm going to try and do a trick I failed at the beginning of the run. There we go. That's a PDR. That's the main bit of tech we use to gain a lot of height. That actually went pretty darn well. Good RNG, first time PDR. I'm pretty happy with that. Good morning. Up to 10 emblems. We need to collect 25 to get to the end of the game. And now we're going to do Dino 2. This is a really annoying level because this is also pretty long, lots of fire, and there's a way to soft lock this, which is not great if it happens. Luckily, if you just play safe, you can easily avoid the soft lock. Yeah, this level will also have the first animal friend we'll see, which is going to come from this egg I'm holding right here. Oh, and I got Richie's storage as well. This is Richie. This is the text box we're going to be skipping with another friend. Yeah, currently I have Richie storage, where currently I have collected Richie, but technically haven't at the same time. First time sign bounce, nice. However, when I get up from here, you're going to see it go, ba-da-da. Hello, Richie! Richie has the powers of ice, and we're going to use that to a great advantage here. And that melts the dinosaur, which frees up a lot of lava to do stuff. And now I'm going to just jump down here. Jumped too early there. It's possible to just clear that gap if you get the jump right on, but I was like a little too early with the jump, so I was just playing it safe by going into the green hoop. Up here, up here. Go Richie. There we go, jump up there. That skips having to go all the way around to go up the slide. There's lots of just little bits of like cutting movement in this area where you just carefully navigate a level and you can skip little bits. The camera was not my friend there, and I missed the cycle, but it's fine. The level gets completed. That's the important part. Here's where I'm going to play it very safe, because here is possible to a soft lock. If you take damage from the lava by accidentally hitting the box of lava that the dino is spitting out, while the cutscene's happening, you void out. The game recognizes that it's been hit, so you can't re-hit it, but it doesn't spawn the portal. So then you have to restart the entire level again to actually be able to finish. And now we have one of the most dull bosses, in my opinion. This is Moles. So again, any messages, any donations coming through, very, very good time for it. Because I'm just going to be running around, avoiding attacks and hitting this guy with nothing special happening in particular.
Absolutely, I can do so. First of all, I'd like to shout out the people giving a few subscriptions in chat. After all, if you want to support future NSG events, all of our revenue from adverts, subscriptions, and cheers goes forwards to supporting those events. So we absolutely welcome all those contributions, and hey, got a Twitch Prime, it's free for you. There we are. There's a good bit of plug-in for you. In the meantime, let me tell you what our main donations are going for. They are, of course, going towards our lovely charity, the Norwegian Association for the Blind and Partially Sighted, which I definitely didn't have to scroll to double-check. Since 1978, NABP has engaged in capacity strengthening of DBOs of blind and partially sighted people in the Global South. The very first international project in South Sudan eventually evolved into partnerships with organizations representing blind and partially sighted people across 3 countries in pursuit of fulfillment of human rights. It's a ever so fantastic service, and they give all sorts of fantastic benefits to their beneficiaries, such as providing eye surgery to those eligible, guide dogs to those who aren't, and summer camps for the younger people that are so afflicted. It's really, really good that people have been donating to such a fantastic cause. I'm so pleased that we've already raised as much as 27,340 kroner. That's just obscene to me. I really like that. So, thank you very much. Back to the run.
Yeah, as you can see, this boss is all about dodging meatballs to get thrown into the sky. Because we want to keep our big egg for the last hit. I should not have said anything about keeping the big egg, so I will just instead keep my smaller egg. Because the big egg takes him out in 2 hits, but instead we have to like wheel him a little bit here. And that gets the boss done. out of dino into a complete wrong side of the arena. Bonk. Yeah, we're going into the frost levels, or blizzard levels actually. I shouldn't say frost, they're blizzard. Good morning! Where just more levels. We do 4 village levels in this one, so this is another one where there's a lot of, like, you do the necessary levels, you need to unlock all the worlds. But then, they also have 2 other very quick levels that we are able to do. Mainly because every single, save your friend level is supposed to be you go all the way around the world, you'd go all that, and then you go to your friend, like, by the time limit. However, on every single one, there's a cut that just makes it go like that. I think it's very funny. There's always a way to make it around and cheese the level. But you'll see in a few minutes for the next one, we're going to be rescuing Bantam. That's not going to make it because I hit the barrier, which is a little annoying. Let's take our time and just make sure we get across. There we go. I'm going to try Fire Hoot. This has a 2-frame window, which I apparently can't seem to get right now, but that's fine. Let's just get through the level. This is another one where we're going to do an Elder cutscene skip. This one, though, is guaranteed because we can always grow this egg to the max down in this area below, because there is a lot of fruit that includes cherries and pineapples. I'm going to take my time here by going like this. There we go. Another fun thing about Elder cutscene skip is we actually don't bring the day back with this one. The music cuts out, we don't bring a day, we kind of forget what we're here to do. Another fun fact is, if you reset the level, there's a slide. The camera's not being my friend today. If you reset the level, the music doesn't restart. The music is just now gone until the level is finished, or like you fully quit out the level and restart it. There we go.
Good morning.
Good morning indeed, Billy. Oh. Now it's time to do Blizzard 3, which is the Snowman level. Oh no, it's not. It's Blizzard 2. I'm getting my head of myself. Blizzard 2, boss level. God, am I real this bad in the morning? Gosh darn it. Anyway, boss fight. This boss is the most unique boss out of all the bosses in this game for one reason. As before, when I mentioned the damage cap that you can do in each phase, this boss does not have that damage cap. So theoretically, you can beat this boss in like one phase. I want to kill these cats in a certain order so their fruits don't despawn, because if they do, that's highly annoying. And this is the friend that we were able to sort of skip. I didn't get the storage there. And you can see that there was no text box. He just happened. And now last time I ran this game in a marathon, for some reason this gave me a lot of bother. This time it didn't. That's why I was taking my time. Yeah, now we need to hit like 3 these snowflakes. We hit 1. We hit 2. You come up here. We hit out. We hit 3. Right, this is a lot of people's favorite boss. Yeah, there's 2 main cycles that you can beat this boss on, where you have the normal cycle and then you have the God cycle. Called God cycle because to hit it, you need to collect fruit while the bosses are bouncing around the arena, sending out ice balls, and inside the ice balls are your fruits. If you manage to fill it up the egg in that time, 1, 2, 3, 4, So if you fill your egg up in that time when it is finished doing it, it's possible to beat the boss in like the phase after this. There's one. So now I want to... One more. There we go. I'm just going to play it safe and make sure I get the fruit. Even though it's going to take longer to slide, I'm just going to go. There we go. And you can just see how the boss gets deleted once you have a full egg in this level. Yeah, I'm playing this pretty safe because for some I was like having a lot of trouble where my egg was just kept getting popped by the boss, which is super annoying on this. Yeah, now we're done with the boss level. Now I'm going to be going to do the snowman level. Good morning again, Billy. I hope everybody in chat is enjoying. I hope everybody watching is enjoying. I hope everyone that's watching it while here is enjoying. Whether they are watching at home from their comfy beds, whether it is there's no audience behind me, so that doesn't matter, or whether it's just people on tech and hosting that are forced to watch me because that's what they volunteered to do at this point in time. My apologies if... Well, yeah. I need to apologize to Tech and John because both times I've had to run this event, there's been random tech issues, whether that's Elgato cutting out, OBS crashing just before the run. I feel like I need to have just give an entire apology to the event. But yeah, snowman. You see a snowball. This is going to be a snowman's head, and to do that, we need to roll it in the snow. However, we do need to be careful because there are enemies, and enemies hit it, it pops instantly. So I'm going to be like very careful, take certain lines. Don't hit it on there. There we go, and now it's full. It's going to go over, but you see the snowman itself. Not quite the best snowman. However, it is indeed a snowman. So we now finish level, we go next. Which is another save friend level, where we're going to save Bantam, canonically the best character in the game, because he can do one thing that no other character in this game can, which will be shown off later in the run, and I will explain it then and there. It was found accidentally by me that he can do it, and then actually understood by Kai on why it could happen. Or Chiron. Also, shout out to Chiron as well, not to be mentioned. He's made like a couple of really good little like documentaries and YouTube videos on a lot of how this game works and like some like the big levels inside the community. So shout out to Kai. Here we're going to do this big skip against the skip, having to go all the way around. And here, usually it wants us to get into this tower area from above, but it's possible to just like jump down and get to it from here. Good, now we have saved Bantam. And now we are done with Blizzard, which means we move on to the next world, which is... I hate the next world so much. Which is Circus. Because this has some of the most annoying to complete levels, especially too, because it's like you need to do it perfectly, and there's also a very good chance you'll soft lock. So after I beat the Circus 1, I am going to be making sure I've definitely saved. Yeah, Circus 1. What's a circus? This is, as you would imagine, just a circus area. Again, just jumping down because it's faster than just following the path. Who needs to follow a path? I was not expecting to land in the hoop. That's slightly annoying, but it's fine. I'll just play it safe. There we go. That's what was supposed to happen. Gonna collect this fruit here. There we go. And then we're gonna try and do another skip and do a PDR. But this is a funny one because bigger eggs cannot damage a golden egg. So we can just do a little PDR like that. It actually went a lot better than I thought it would. Again, here's the RNG. I'm gonna just go for basic RNG. Just to break open that, you pick up these pieces of fruit, you go hit these cats. I'm gonna pick up this fruit just to be safe. Oh, good RNG, sick. You definitely take your time when you pick up that fruit, even if you know it's gonna grow. Because if you jump as the egg grows, it eases your jump and you just go, eh. And if that happens as you're jumping over the ledge, you will fall and you will have to redo it again. I don't like that. I got good RNG. I am keeping the RNG. Now I pick up this emblem, which hopefully he won't be in the way of. Yep. Yeah, definitely save me, because we're going to do a trick called double out of bounds. Good morning. Which, as it sounds, means we go out of bounds twice. So yeah, so for this, I'm going to make sure I've saved. Also having just a nice checkpoint for the sand levels, because sand levels are tough. Oh, need to breathe and focus.
It goes!
Whoopsie. Oh, by the way, this is the first time in the game that the game actually tells us, oh yeah, by the way, you can't dash and go faster than normal. It takes this long, so like if you don't already know that, then you get kind of like stuck a little bit. Nope. This is like the first thing we do, so we need to do another PDR. Too early jump. And okay, what we're going to do, once you land on, close, this pillar right here. Too early again. Just so you know, these tricks are fairly difficult. I can't just do this casually. It's not the longest level to do. I do want to show off all the tricks I can. Again. Literally just not enough height. Oh yeah, okay, let's play RNG. 50-50. I failed the 50-50. Now I need to open these. And then I will definitely go for the next one until I hit it, because it's a little bit easier to do. Only issue is these enemies are super annoying. Let me hit this one. There we go. And now we're in this area, we need to pick up this egg. So again, we need to go way too close. I should have known that. Oopsie. Grab this egg, go. Bada bing. Too early. Where's the PDR that I did in Dino? If I got that, it'd be fine. Nah, wrong angle on that. I hate this level so much for this. Like, when the level goes well, it's so fun and so smooth. But when it goes like this, it's very easy to tilt yourself very, very much, which I'm trying to just stay calm and just hit a PDR like that. There we go. This is what I wanted to do. Just go up here, like that. Then I'm going to break this mirror, because that is like the real one. Because doing that saves 2 rooms, but I also want to break that mirror, because... How did I miss one? Did one not spawn? Oh, I did. But yeah, because currently, if we didn't break that mirror, it would be very possible to soft lock. Where if this egg breaks, then we would be soft locked. So you accidentally misjump and you hit the fire. Oh yeah, that's a soft lock. So we break that mirror so we can actually hit a checkpoint. So we do not soft lock in that area. Yeah, on to the next boss. This one does have a special cycle we can do to skip one of its phases. Because like if you would just hit it normally, like there would be like an extra attack it does, but it's possible to just about manipulate it so it doesn't. So we're going to break that mirror, pick up this fruit. We're going to get it to like its damage cap for this area. We're going to go around. We're going to pick up this fruit. We're going to go all the way around, picking up this. He's going to try and suck us into the mirror. We're going to say no, thank you. Fall down. Going to hit him a couple times. We're going to make a very lovely sound by just continuously running into this mirror. We're then going to break this mirror. Pick up this fruit that is now respawned. He's going to bounce off the mirror, and that's it done. There's another attack he can do where he runs around the arena throwing explosive juggling balls at you. However, if you do it in that specific way, that attack gets skipped. And now we close out the circus levels. Because the rest of the circus levels are all very quick in comparison. There are faster levels. However, the annoying thing is a lot of some of the faster levels in this game are hidden behind very, very slow levels. Which is why we don't do them. So, for example, the fastest, I think one of the fastest levels is Forest 5. However, Forest 4 is one of the slowest levels that you can do. Hence why it does not get done. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the main glitch, skip here because it is pretty tilting to miss it. And also pretty inconsistent. So instead, I'm going to fill out this board to all spades, open this door, because it's possible to, again, skip this door. There you go. I missed one. I think I'm like going to be missing like one fruit. Oh no, I hit it. I had just enough. Yeah, we need to turn on the clock. I'd prefer this to be a little bit closer, but it's fine. Should have hit a battery, it did not, but that's fine. Go away. Okay, so now I'm going to try and aim this way. And I want to hit 2 of these batteries at once, which I did. Nice. So when I hit that one, that's when I wanted to hit a first try when I first threw it. And now we've activated the clock tower. And we're going to just make a big leap of faith. All the way down to the bottom. Because you can see the big slide it wants to go down to get there. But it is faster to just jump off the edge, land on this platform, and deal with a janky camera. There we go. 3, 4 is a very, very fast level. Because is a bit of a broken level where usually it wants you to go around unlocking cages, beating enemies that are in the cages. However, it's possible to just get to the last stage of enemies And instead of actually beating them all, it only checks for one set of enemies to be defeated. And it's possible to defeat them while they're still in the cage. So you don't even need to open any of the cages that it wants you to. So to do that, we're gonna pick up this fruit. I'm sorry, Kai, I am not going for the funny sign bounce. That funny sign bounce is the death of me. But I will go over here. Land in this hoop. Sprint over to this cage. Kill these enemies. And then that spawns the emblem. Like I said, a very, very fast level. There we go. Good morning! Yeah, now we're going to move on to Circus 5. This is the one level I have an IL record in. It was a pain to do. It is very tough to do because there's a lot of you need to do it perfectly to beat this as fast. Because this is, again, another very, very quick level. One of the quickest, in fact. Like the in-game time, I think, for the record, is like 16.97 seconds. It is ridiculously fast. So we got a firework. We need to deliver this. We need to deliver it down here. Hopefully I make it. I'm going to play it safe. Because if this firework takes damage from anything, it explodes and you need to redo the level. So I'm going to just play it safe and make sure it gets delivered into this cannon. Why does throwing yourself off a cliff not blow up the firework? I don't know, but it doesn't. So we're just going to roll with it. Get our emblem and move on to sand. Oh god, sand.
Good morning.
Good morning! Sand 1 isn't that bad. Sand 2 and Sand 3 is where the difficulty picks up a lot. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to say, but it's fine. Nope, not there. Down. Here we go. I think Sand 2 is like one of the toughest levels just because you have back-to-back tough tricks that you need to do that save like minutes each. Well, maybe not minutes, but I think it saves like a minute and a half to do both of them. So first things we do here, we wait for that green hoop to bounce up because that means we can clear the gap and make it up here. There we go, make it through there. Whew. Yeah, so we just need to climb the pyramid to get to the golden egg that is at the top of the pyramid. Queen, can you like explode, please? Pick up the egg, Billy. Strawberries. Okay. They want to kill that queen because it drops too big fruit for this. That pillar nearly hit us. That would have been annoying if it did. And again, we're going to try and do an Elder cutscene skip, which this one is like a lot more precise. Not like that. Damn it, I thought I hit it. Okay, we need to do the old strat then before we started killing that queen bee. Just go down here, go here, go here. Pick up this, pick up this. Gonna not miss it this time. There we go. And actually talk to the chicken elder now that I am no longer dying in the sand. Then I'm going to try and land straight on this emblem. No, I just missed it. Da, 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 da. Okay, Sand 2.
Good morning.
Sand 2 is one of the toughest levels to do in this run, just because of the back-to-back tough tricks. First, we have a torch skip where we need to do a sign bounce off a torch that is in the air and also on fire. So you need to be careful with that. And we also need, there's also a trick called Fammy Skip, which you need to do perfectly that saves like 30 to 45 seconds, I think. Because instead of having to do an underground section that takes you all the way around, you instead just go straight to the boss portal. I'm going to pick up this for safety. And that's speed. Oh, got lucky there. Okay. Torch skip, bane of my existence. Very much gonna try and lock in for this one. Whew, nearly. Nah, that's not it. Ah, I hate torch skips so much. Luckily, we don't need to beat these enemies again. We just need to beat up these dinos again. There we go, fill up this egg. Nope. I hate this trick so much. Nah, okay. I'm trying to think now. I know there's another way to do this, Saya, but it's just a tough way if you don't know or can't quite remember the setup. That's me. I've not done that setup in a while. I think just marathon nerves are getting to me. Which is, there's an egg here. Nope. Ah. Well, guess I'm doing the underground. This is a big time loss. Because I've not failed that badly in a long time. So, yeah, so to do this underground section, we need to go around and we need to raise the sand level by hitting these buttons. Bring it up again. Luckily, that guy dies in one hit. Oh, I missed a switch. The switch is over here. Which just about can make. Honestly, surprised I remembered that route. I have not had to do it in a while because I have not failed torch skip like... Where's my egg? There we go, I'm finally here. I should have been here a while ago. But you know what? That doesn't matter. What does matter is I'm now going to try Fammy Skip, which, again, why do I keep doing all these tricks? Why? Because they look sick, and if I hit them, people go, wow, he's really cool. Okay, hit that PDR first try. That's a good sign. Nah, okay, yeah, not gonna bother. I don't want to lose too many lives to this level, because we still have a lot of games to go. It happens. Lots of time loss. Sand 2 is like the most brutal level in this speedrun for like these reasons. Now I'm just being bullied by the level. Let's just play it nice and safe. Please, game, let me get this last skip. Let me do at least one thing cool in this level. Don't let this level just completely eat me alive. I have one chance to make this and not look incredibly stupid. So I set this egg up here. I set this up here. And then just hold forward. Nope, it gave me a weird bounce. So I'm just not gonna... I'm not gonna risk it anymore. I'm just gonna play safe, get me out of this level. I despise Sand 2 with all of my heart. Look, there's another egg here. I want to cry. But yeah, this level is brutal in every sense of the word. There's like no leniency. You do something wrong, you're going to lose time. Oh god, this has not been a good marathon for me for being on time. I'm very sorry, Tech. I'm very sorry to the people on the scheduling team. That's still down. What? Oh god. Again, I'm very sorry to everyone that I am being very stupid. Okay. Just get out the level. I untilt. You know what? I think because of this, I'm gonna have the best final level. That's what I'm gonna cope with. There we go. Finally. That's what 6 minutes of time loss looks like. Yay. Anyway, boss time. Again, boss where we skip cycles. This one is very much about juggling eggs and juggling how much damage you do with each egg. I'm gonna pick up these 2 fruits. Yeah, so this boss, Kobo, brings shadows back of the old enemies. And like you need to fight like sort of like go through one of their attack phases like one by one. Glue, we can just kind of stay here, and all of his attacks will miss us. One, two. Pick up this fruit. We want to delay picking that up because we want there to be a little bit of a delay so the apple has more time to respawn, because we want to use that to grow our egg again in a moment. So here you're going to see we're going to hit him, and then we're going to wait. Look for the one in the shadow. One, two. He's going to do one more charge, and then we're going to just pick up the big egg so it doesn't despawn. So I'm going to go. That's the don't despawn. This is the do a little bit of damage. This is the actual damage. There we go. So you'll see, out of all the bosses, we didn't see Saltim, the monkey. That's because with this balancing and juggling axe, we're able to skip one of the phases. Oh, God, I hate this level with a burning passion. But it's fine, we did it. We untilt. We now go do the friend levels.
Good morning.
Good morning. One more emblem. The rest of the levels are free now, so we don't need to bother about saving there. So yeah, you may recall, I said before, Bantam is the best character because he can do something that none of the other characters can. And that is, he can clip through corners very easily.
Let's go.
Because there's a technique in this game called corner clipping, where if you walk off a ledge and grab it and then get up, very, very slowly, it's possible for you to clip through the corner when you get up. How with Bantam, it's possible to do that by just... That's not a big enough jump. Oh, it is. Oh, close. I thought I failed that. But yeah, and he can just jump up, which is significantly faster than having to get up, slowly walk off a ledge, and then get back up. Found on accident by me, and then Kai discovered why it was. And that's because when they get up, all the characters move a little bit to the left. However, Bantam is a wide boy. He has a bigger hitbox. And because of that, he moves over more. So you don't need to worry about the game trying to push you away from the wall in that instance. That's the wrong level, Royal. That's 2 wrong levels I've done this run. That's not great. Let's go. Let's go get me out of this level. We have another race. We have 2 more. We have 2 more races now. We race with Bantam. We race with Rolly. So we're gonna talk to Ravish here. And now we race down the slide. Compared to the first time we came on here, there's now obstacles. However, they're very easy to avoid. So yeah, any messages? Please feel free to read them out while I just complete the last couple of races.
I can absolutely do so, yes, indeed. I think this is a good opportunity to shout out to our sister events, as it were. First of all, we would like to thank UKSG, the United Kingdom Speedrunners Gathering, for supporting this marathon. They hold gatherings in Scotland 3 times a year and have supported us here at NSG from the very beginning. The next event, UKSG Blue for 2024, will happen on October 12th and 13th, and you can catch it live over on their Twitch channel, twitch.tv/UKSG_marathon. In addition to that, we can thank our partners BSG, the Benelux Speedrunners Gathering, for their continual support. If you live anywhere near the Benelux region, then they will take very good care of you. And with regular events held in the Netherlands, their upcoming event, BSG 37, will be held in November on the 16th and 17th in Amersfoort. And stream live over on their channel, that's BSG_marathon. Mark your calendars there and look forward to it. But of course, you can look forward to all the things we've got going on. If you want to get updates when our marathons go live and when your favorite runs are coming up, then do follow us over on Twitter at NSG_marathon. And if you use the hashtag #NSG Fall 2024, you may even get a feature on stream. I'm looking forward to seeing what you guys can cook up. With that, though, I'm actually curious. What's the community like for this game? Are there many runners? Is there any game that you all came over from? Tell me more.
Yeah, there's actually a very active community. It's like, while the game isn't the biggest speedrun-wise, like, the people that are there are very dedicated. It's like, there's a massive community. So, like, I came over to this game after playing Ahead in Time, because I got talking to, again, I mentioned him earlier, Kyrone. So I got to talk to him in the Hat in Time server. And he was like, "Oh, what game do you speedrun, like, outside of this?" And he went, "Billy Hatch from the Giant Egg," which felt to me like my third eye was opened, because I played this game as a kid, lost the disc, completely forgot about it, and I thought in the end I'd made the game up in my head. Because again, a game where you dress in chicken costumes, rolling around eggs to beat up crows, sounds like something you would come up with as a fever dream after maybe one too many bevies. However, he reminded me that it exists. I'm like, oh damn, what's speedrun like? He showed me, and I'm like, this is sick. And now I speedrun this game because, I think it's on the Sims one of my favorite speed games of all time. You also have like other dedicated members. We have like Tiltoons, Real Mim, who has done a lot with the tasking side of things, and strat finding as well. Plus many others. There's way too many to mention, I would say. So yeah, we do have a Discord if you want to check out the game. So feel free to join that. We welcome everybody with open arms. And yeah, now that we have beaten this race, we go into the penultimate level. Which is Sand 3. And hopefully it treats better than Sand 2. I'm going to save just to be sure. Sand 3. Breathe. Because I am going to be going for another trick at the beginning, though I am only going to go for this trick once. I'm not going to give it multiple attempts. Because I am very aware of a time. Which is, it's possible to clip through the sand. And, oh, first try, there we go. Whew. That is a Kai GU, or Kai's Groovy Underground. Very happy to get that first try. We're then going to quickly wipe out these bees, pick up their fruits. What are those pineapples just clip through the floor? Yeah, there's a couple more skips you can do, but I'm just going to play it safe and take the slide. Go up here. Come around here. Over here, and jump to the slide. If you have a small egg, it's possible to skip the last bit of this slide and just go directly to the end. Actually, hey, there's someone next to me. Do you want to help me out with this last trick? Hey, do you want to help me out with this last trick? Trust me, it's not that difficult, trust me. Come on, just come into frame. Come on, don't be shy, don't be shy. Okay, what I need you to do, like, I'm not sure if I can do this. I need you to run against that wall. So you run into the wall, and then just run to the side. It's like you slowly go to the side. Oh. Let's try that again. Ah. So when that's like run forward and just run forward, and I'm going to slowly turn the camera. Oh, why is it? Come on, Billy. There we go, through. Ah, come on, it's that easy. Could you not do that? Come on, you just run into the wall. Literally, not. Even Tiny Tim did it, and he hates Billy. Oh no, I usually give like more attempts, but I'm very cautious of time. I can't have 2 runs overestimate. Come on, come on. I'm not doing all your good work. Actually, you know what? Your good work has let me go overestimate. That's what it is. Oh. Okay, now we are done with this. We go into the last level.
Good morning.
Good morning. For the second to last time. Now we enter Palace. People are like, ooh, it's gone all spooky because it's going, you need to go to the last level now. And so we're going to do that. Palace would be the longest level in the game. However, there is a skip that saves like 9 minutes. Because it takes you from like partway through the level to the very end. So first thing we do is we clip through that wall. Second thing we do, we come over here. Next thing we do is we chase down this guy to hopefully go straight we need. So there we go. We grow this egg to the max. Then we come over, we play that same position. We come over here. We pick this egg up. And I try and make sure that I do that. Oh, first try, thank God. So yeah, this, usually you're not supposed to be up here in this level, but because for all the worlds they get used, this has collision because it gets used in other levels in the Palace world. So we can just kind of skip to the very end. And there we go, into the final boss. I am playing with fire with that estimate. I can't quite remember if it takes less than 3 minutes or not to beat this. So we are going to find out together. This is Dark Raven, the big final boss, who wanted the power of the giant's egg. So first thing he's going to do, he's going to throw out puddles. And we need to clear up these puddles. We only need to clear up one of the puddles, luckily. But we do need to be careful because once you've cleared up one, if like the other puddle does it, there we go. Because if the one puddle isn't cleared and this one regenerates, then you kind of lose and it regenerates. So anyway, let's make it happen. Billy for smash, kind of. Then he's going to slam down, and we are going to wail on the guy. Now he's going to move around the arena a bit. Hopefully moves only a little bit. Because if he only moves a little bit, we save a bit of time. He's going to throw out those. We need to make them hit himself. Then we'll wail him a little bit more. And then he's going to go and throw out more puddles. Which again, we need to clear one of them. But this time it's going to like make 4 puddles. This one looks like it's a pretty good one that isn't connected to too many. There we go. Oh wow, you have like 2 of them were just like right on top of each other. There we go. Now he's going to throw out one more set of feathers. Then we just finish him off for the last little bit. There we go. And now into the final phase of the final boss. Yeah, I'm going to overestimate. I'm sorry. I blame Sand and me trying too hard to do a trick for too long. And then getting tilted and failing even more. Oh god, I hate Santu so much. Anyway, first thing we're going to do once we go into this boss is we are going to run straight at the bird. Because, oh no, our powers are gone. So now we just need to kind of run around and avoid the bird for a second. And he's going to make an orb. He's going to go over there. And now, however, now we get our powers back. But not only do we get our powers back, this is technically a Sonic game. It was made by Sonic Team. We go Super Saiyan at the end of this. So I'm going to pick up an egg, avoid the Raven. Come over here and take a bit of damage, because usually you have like not many frames to catch this because it damages you. But if you still have your iframes from taking damage from it as it comes down, it makes it basically free. But if you could just mash somewhat quickly, you'll be okay. So you come in, you stand in the shadow, you mash, you hit it, you fire, you hit him, you win. And I was going to do 2 more attacks, except this time they're going to be in the dark. Another fun fact about the orbs is if you don't hit Dark Raven with them, they don't despawn. So it is possible to just fill up the arena with the balls of light. But if for some reason you felt like doing that. The time is now coming up. Because we have this last phase of hitting him. The emblem will spawn, and time is when Billy... Oh, see. That was close. 1, 2. And there we go. Time is coming up. I am very sorry for going over estimate again. However, Santu giveth and Santu taketh away. So it should be in like 3, 2, 1, time. Yay! Billy Hatch with a giant egg! Woo! However, I am very, very much over the time I should have, so I am going to wrap it up very, very quickly. Thanks to NSG for hosting and having me here. Thank you to Jizox for trying to do the trick. Thank you to the people that are still in the audience and have been watching the run. Thanks to the people watching the run at home. Thanks to all those that have been donating. Thanks to ProSec for hosting. And I think that's it from me. Oh, thanks to the Billy Hatch community as well.
Thank you very much once again, Christianroyle, for bringing us that Billy Hatcher, or I suppose since it ran slightly overestimate, let's call it Willy Omega Scaper. It was very good indeed. Just to close us out, we've got a donation here from Ludwig von Cooper, who gives 69 kroner, and no message is attached, but they have gone towards picking the pink Yoshi for our pending Pick the Yoshi's Color bid war for Yoshi Story, thus putting it in the lead. So that's all I have to say on that matter. We're going to get right into our next run, which is, of course, the Super Mario 64 randomizer being brought to us by Jazok and Rising Phoenix. I'm looking forward to it. I know you are too. Let's get into it and don't go anywhere.
Billy.